Walked in, looked up, and saw a gun on a person, and then the gun went to me.
Good evening. A terrifying ordeal, and now a hotel guest held at gunpoint shares his story about a brazen overnight robbery.
And tonight, the two men responsible are still on the loose after holding a security guard, front desk clerk, and that hotel guest at gunpoint as they tried to get into a safe full of money. That guest spoke exclusively with our Chris Conti. He's live at the La Quinta Inn on Citco Drive. Chris, this was not a quick robbery by any means.
It lasted for more than an hour, Rory, and the entire time Jeff Conyers was tied up, wondering what was going to happen next.
Tired from a long day of driving to Florida from Iowa, Jeff Conyers pulled into La Quinta off I-65 Monday night.
I checked in probably around 10.
An hour later, he went back to see what time the free breakfast was being served.
Security was not there.
But had no idea just how much that decision would cost him.
Walked in, looked up, and saw a gun on a person, and then the gun went to me.
Jeff happened to walk into the lobby as the hotel was being robbed.
Did what they asked. They said, sit down here in the back room while they went back to work on the safe.
His hands bound by a telephone cord.
Wrapped a wire around with a bad knot. I loosened it real easily.
The 59-year-old insurance salesman watched as two men in masks tried semi-unsuccessfully to get money out of the safe.
But it took forever. It was like an hour and 20 minutes. I just kept looking at my watch going, really?
Given how long the ordeal took,
oh, they were bad.
Jeff believes neither criminal was incredibly bright.
Eventually, in the end, I think they wheeled the thing off on a chair, and I think they took the safe and took the vehicle from the security guard.
After the men finally left, Jeff, a front desk clerk, and a security guard managed to call 911. All three unharmed.
I didn't feel like, well, God, I better make my move or I'm going to get killed. I was like, don't make your move, stay alive.
He then went back to his room to take a nap and continue home with quite the story to tell.
I'm going to go try and get 5 hours sleep because I got to drive on to Orlando.
The two men who tied Jeff up here at this La Quinta haven't been caught. Jeff told authorities that they were two black males who had dreadlocks. Authorities tell us that they were driving an F-150 Ford pickup with the words Nitro on the side. They are considered incredibly armed and dangerous. If you see them, you are asked not to approach them, but to call police. We are live in South Nashville this evening. Chris Conti, News Channel 5 HD.